Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, coming to you with another unboxing and review of a watch that is not mine. This watch came to me thanks to the once again generosity of my friend Kevin, who runs the Wrong Time Watch channel on YouTube, and my other friend Dirk, who sent me this watch. Well, he was the last person to have it before me, so he sent me the watch at Kevin's request. So thank you to both of them for getting this watch to me. This is a Davosa, a watch I do not believe I've had on this channel. I've not had one from this watch brand. And this is one of their dive watches, the Argonautic. Argonautic? Yeah, that's right, Argonautic. It's the Argonautic Lumis BS. Very nice looking watch. It's a solid piece, and we're going to get right into it. Not much to the box. You do get some literature, telling you about the helium escape valve, which is built into the watch. You also get, I guess this is an owner's manual or something. Yeah, an owner's manual. I mean, it's a three-hand dive watch with a date complication. How hard could it be to figure out how to run it? But nice to have. The watch box and pillow are a little beat up because this watch has been roaming around the country. But the watch itself is in beautiful shape. A few desktop diver marks on the clasp, which is to be expected. You have a signed clasp. Very typical H-shaped links. These are, over here, screw-in removable links. You have a 4-position micro adjust with a fold-over clasp. No push buttons on the clasp to lock it down, just a simple friction fit, which is a little disappointing. On a dive watch, most people, I think, would prefer the security of having push buttons right here that you have to push to deploy, and then the fold-over lock. I don't know, was that a cost savings or a simple oversight? I'm not really sure. The clasp is all stainless. The whole watch is stainless steel. The milled out clasp is high quality. It feels very thick, very secure. I think I just would have preferred an extra lock capability on there. This is the white dial version. There are different versions of the Argonautic. I will leave a link in the description below to Davosa's website, so you can go check out their stuff. I like the dial. The dial, to me, is the best feature of this watch. I love the flat outer ring with the applied indices on that ring, and then the lovely wave guilloche pattern in the middle of the dial breaks it up very nicely, gives the dial a wonderful character to it, which is, for me, especially important with a white dial. Because a white dial can, it's a little on the dull side. It's a white dial. There's not a hell of a lot to a white dial. A little pop of color on the name of the watch, Argonautic. Argonautic, sorry. So, a little pop of color there, a little pop of color on the second hand, but otherwise, it's a white dial. It's very generic. I also do like the stainless steel insert on the bezel. The bezel is a 120 click bezel. It's very vocal. It's not terribly smooth. You know, it takes effort to turn it. It's not buttery smooth like a Rolex or of that ilk. But then again, this isn't Rolex money. So, but it's fairly smooth. It's just very tight, and you know, it has a definite ratchet to it. You can see it's a unidirectional. There's no slop in the bezel when it locks in into a detent. The first 15 minutes are marked off, one every, each minute for the first 15 minutes, and every 5 minutes for the rest. It's not loomed except for the bezel pip. You have a signed helium escape valve on the watch. And you have a signed crown at the 3 o'clock position with very chunky, purposeful looking crown guards. The helium escape valve is necessary. Well, I guess it's necessary since the watch is rated for 1,000 feet or 300 meter water resistance. And, when I zoom in, you can see that beautiful guilloche pattern on there, that wave pattern. Very nice. Let's see, case back is a solid case back with the Davosa name and logo and some various information about the watch on the back. Oops, it's upside down. The lug, the bracelet is fitted to the watch case. It's a 43 millimeter case. They do have versions of this watch that are a bit smaller on the website. Like I said, I'll leave a link to the website down below so you can take a look. It is a 43 millimeter diameter case with a 22 millimeter lug. It's 51 millimeter on the tip to tip, so fairly big watch. 13.8 millimeter thick, flat sapphire crystal. Everything else is 316L stainless. Now, I did wear this watch for a few days. I did put the links that I removed back on the watch, so that was poor planning on my part. I should have made the video first. But I'll just hold the watch on my wrist so you can see on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. 43 millimeter fits very nicely. It is broad across the wrist. On my 7 1/4 inch wrist, it's right at the edge, more or less. Probably, I wouldn't be as broad across the wrist as this watch is. I would say 6 3/4 inch wrist is probably the bottom end of where you're going to get away with this watch. Otherwise, it's going to look bad. So this watch is not for someone with small wrists, like some of my watch buddies out there. You gotta have the wrist to wear this one. It is a heavy watch. It is a chunky watch. I like that. I like a heavy watch. I don't mind it. I like a big watch. So this watch is right in my wheelhouse. I'm definitely giving Davosa a look. I'm not the greatest fan of white dials, but they have other, I would own this watch. I really would. I like the stainless steel bezel insert with the white dial, but I would probably go with a different color dial, just because, white dials, I have a few white dial watches in my collection, but not many. I prefer, a splash of color on my watches. But overall, a beautiful watch. Nice taper on the bracelet. I think that tapers down to 20 mil. Nothing wrong with this watch. if you're looking for a dive watch and you are liking the micro brand space, this watch is definitely something you should take a look at. And like I said, I'll leave a link below in the description so you can pop over there and see if there's something on there that you like. But for now, I'm just going to wrap my video with the usual spiel. If you like this video, found it to be entertaining, useful, informative, please give me that thumbs up button. That does help with the YouTube search algorithm, helps bring people to the channel, and that is always a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below, I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to try to troll me, you are going to try to insult me, or you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete the comment and block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. Glad you found my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll take the opportunity to watch many videos on my channel. I have over 1,000. All I ask in return is that you click that subscribe button. Don't cost you nothing. Takes about half a second to do it, and really helps me to grow this channel. I do have goals in mind for this channel, and they include growing it. Don't forget to click the bell icon too, so that when I upload new material, you will be alerted. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It is not getting any less crazy. So please be careful out there. Stay safe. Be well. See you soon.